to your point, in what should have been the darkest moment of my adult life, I think it turned into the most beautiful blessing.
So as we've talked, Jason, I really think that something that seems very unrelatable for people is how unreal life maybe feels and has been for you. But for good or bad, I'm curious, what is an unreal moment that you've encountered that has shaped who you've become?
Man, I think God, that's a great question. And I will go to, I think, the most recent, hardship for me. I hadn't taken a vacation in years. I was 6 months removed from signing a brand new contract at ESPN. Contracts at ESPN, for anyone that follows and watches these things, they're fully guaranteed. So once you sign a contract, you're paid through the end of that contract, no matter what. And so the ESPN layoffs that happened a couple of years ago were less than 6 months after I'd signed a new 2-year contract. I was on a flight headed to Denver to a Comic-Con where I was going to meet Chevy Chase. My first vacation I'd taken in at least 4 years. My first time getting away, and we were leaving. We were on the jet, the plane was departing when my boss called from radio, and I sent her to voicemail, and she sent me a text and said, "You have to call me right now." And so as the plane was leaving the runway, I called, and she said, "I'm sorry." And she was in tears. She said, "I'm sorry, I have to tell you this, but you've been cut. So, I know you're leaving town for the weekend, 4th of July weekend. I know you're leaving town. But as soon as you get back, you're going to need to clear everything away from your desk area, and your services aren't going to be needed." Now, the ESPN did give me the option, so I went to work right away. Like I said earlier, you're never prepared for the New York Post putting your name in the paper saying, "Hey, he just got fired from ESPN." But the beautiful thing is that the CEO of Yahoo Sports is somebody that had brought me on to ESPN when I first got there. He loved me, and he sent me a text. It was less than an hour in, and I knew I was going to get to keep working. I had to choose. There was some legalese to get out of the contract and be able to continue working. But the funny thing is, to me, everybody kept talking about how angry all of us should be. And I put up a social media post. I waited a couple of days. I put up a social media post a couple of days later, and I just, honestly, I didn't even think that much about it, Ty. I just put up a post, and I was honest with the world. I said, "Look, everybody keeps talking for me and for everybody. I just want to say you're wrong. I'm so thankful. ESPN changed my life. I never would have gotten to Yahoo if I didn't have the ESPN name on my resume. I'm able to walk into rooms now in sports I never would have been able to because ESPN gave me platform over and over and over again."